Hey everybody, it's Jared Valdez here. I'm making this video today because I found this video called Proof of Jared Valdez Exploiting on the Internet. And I think I need to explain it a little bit and be completely honest and transparent. So this video is me. I think I was about 12 years old. And I think this is after they threatened to take Faceblocks down. They threatened to take Faceblocks down, which was a social networking website that I created using Ning.com. Don't ever use them. They suck. They're they suck. They got bought out. Anyway, so this video basically is after that. I got mad and I was 12 years old. I got mad and I was like, okay, I'm going to show people how to exploit. Which it wasn't an exploit. It was a glitch. It was a glitch using a teleporter. It was a teleporter. And the teleporter, you could change the ID within the teleporter. And then you could teleport to a game. And then from there on, you could, in the workspace, it'd all be there. The whole game would be there still. Like you could switch between the clients. It would be the client of workspace. Workspace would be there with the tools with this glitch because you teleported, which was a glitch that happened. So it was a glitch that people were using.
And I do not care who sees this. Roblox moderators. This is all to you. You guys feel tough moderating people when they do nothing. I'm already creating my own game like Roblox with a few other people. And you could just...
And see, I said I'm creating my own game like Roblox. And when I said that, I was meaning Faceblocks. I was referring to Faceblocks because I did create Faceblocks, and I got somewhat about 20,000 members.
So first of all,
and I was making money from it. That's why it became a big issue. Because
I will have the download link of these two files. Both the first file is called Exploit 222 and the second one's called Still Place. You leave Exploit 22 on your desktop and then you go to...
Okay, so apparently...
And then go to your plug.
Yeah, I'm showing people how to exploit it using this glitch. And this was more of a video to make it people aware of it, to people to be aware of glitches, or and I've always done that within applications, and I still do to this day. If there's like a glitch, or say an ad is on the page and the ad is blocking the content, yeah, that's what. And I take full ownership. I apologize. It was the worst experience of my life. I would love to go back and do it differently, but you can't do that in life. This is like my torture, to always be remembered for this, and be remembered for copying ideas and not using original thought. That's why I initially got famous, because I would copy ideas and make it my own, in which I came to the realization that you can incorporate people's ideas but not blatantly rip it off. And so there's that.
Okay, open your plugin for me.
And I was 12 years old. I'm a grown-ass man. Shit. And keep in mind, I haven't watched this video. I never watched this video. This was in the archive on YouTube.
Okay, now there's... Go to your plugin for me.
And they have a lot of tutorials on YouTube like this.
And then create a
how to get free Sony Vegas, how to get Sony Vegas for free, how do you get Sony Vegas for free, how do you get premium features on certain applications for free, like like LimeWire, like, and I'm not vouching for LimeWire at all. They should have got closed down, and so should have FrostWire. But there's a plethora of videos on YouTube that show people how to, you know, get something for free. And I'm not saying that this is an excuse at all. What I'm saying is that, you know, it's there.
View frame. Earth. So, in case you get moderated, they won't know you stole the place. Go to see frame as. And then with place still, inside still place.
Oh my god! No!
Or you could put an image if you want in there. That just for the image, you know. And then there's your plugins folder. You're supposed to have this file inside your plugins. And then press exit.
Keep in mind, I was also struggling mentally. I was struggling very mentally. I was struggling a lot. I did not know how to handle this. Handle whatever paradox this shit came from. Whatever paradox this shit came from. Like, and, you know, I didn't know. I was like, you know, and I took full responsibility, and, you know, it's just, you really see the hate. I think one of the things this whole experience with social media and getting famous on the internet, infamous, hated, whatever, you know, same bullshit. It was terrible. It was a terrible experience. To this day, I still have people making videos about me. I'm living my life. I'm doing my own thing, running my business, finishing school, not worried about people on the internet being petty about me. So petty. The things people say are so hurtful and so hateful, and I didn't deserve all the hate I got. I was 12 years old. I understood the consequences as I got older. Life, karma is real. Everything you do in this life has repercussions. And I grew up. I had to grow up. And I'm not saying, you know, do I regret the experience? Because experience, it made me unique. It made me see things differently. And I think my perspective on things is, you know, I have something to give to the world. And that's why I continue to go. Even through the struggles and the adversities, you know, in my mind, growing up, you have this happening. Really, literally, millions of people, millions of kids on the internet. Go kill yourself. Go hang yourself. Everybody hates you. Nobody likes you. And so you really start believing this stuff that they're telling you on the internet. And I think that's what it is. And I think that's what I took from this experience. But I've also molded into something beautiful. Starting my own business, being an entrepreneur, which what it was at its core was me being an entrepreneur. And me trying to find a way to make money because, you know, that's just what I was doing at 12. I was trying to, how can you make money not being traditional? You know, whether it be creating websites, social networking websites, using whatever tools, scripting in CSS, Lua, C++. But I think a lot of this too, the trauma from this, I forgot myself. And I forgot who I was through the process of believing social media. You see it with Jeanette McCurdy from iCarly, with her eating disorder. And I'm not saying, you know, but it's her mom. She wrote a book, I Hate My Mom or something related to that. And people develop, it manifests. And this manifested, it wasn't the experience I hoped it was, but I had kept hope in myself. And that's one of the things I took. I kept hope in myself when everybody else was pointing fingers, calling me a bad person, I was a horrible person, because of this experience that I had where I didn't know about copyright material. I didn't know about any of that. I was 12 years old. How was I supposed to know? The terms of service, I glimpsed over it, like, and yeah, and stealing my mom's credit card was not okay. That's why they banned me, because when you start stealing your mom's credit card, it goes down the rut. You go down the rut. You don't steal people's money. They worked for it, not you. And so I didn't realize that until I got older. I was like, well, It's about acknowledging what you do and taking the consequences.
Okay, I'm just gonna I've created an account called Hack 2.0. If you don't already have it, go to Roblox's models. And look for...
Wow, you can hear my old computer. That was loud. You could hear the fan on it.
It would be there somewhere. It would be on his 7th page.
And see, it was using a teleporter. What it was is we were using this teleporter right here.
Okay, go to your model.
And teleporting to this specific game.
And
then the studio would stay intact. And then you could just use the scripts as your own game and publish it. And so, you know, people were saying, you know, you're not hacking, it's a glitch within the system. It's a glitch that was happening on Roblox's side. And so, you know, a lot of it was their fault too for allowing this to happen, allowing people to take people's creations, games, and steal the script, steal all the parts, steal the scripts, steal everything in the game, take it and duplicate it and copy it. Like, think of that. Like, that's also part on their part. Like, it's not only me. And I knew this. I was like, well, I'm just highlighting, you know, I was using my platform probably for not the best reasons. And I'll acknowledge that. It was not... I was mad that they deleted me for stealing my mom's credit card, and then it just went down the... It just didn't... It didn't end well, and... It was so sad. It was so sad. Such a sad experience. Just given, like...
Now...
You know, somebody could, like me, I'm saying it as an individual being, you know, just not knowing, you know, just 12 years old and you're just, you know, I didn't know. I was just like, well, and my mom, she found out about, you know, Roblox and what I was doing and how I started, like, you know, getting famous on the internet, infamous, and you know, people started knowing, like, oh wow, like something Jared, like, when you click it, what he's doing with this, like, people would know me, people knew me, and I was like,
to your teleport.
And it got to my head. A lot of this got to my head, and I literally, for 2 years after my grandma passed away, I stopped making videos. I stopped all of the internet. I was not on the internet for a very long time. To get away from just the internet, like, it could be such a dark and hateful place, very dark and evil place. And my grandma dying, I think, really just helped me get through this. Helped me get through this. You know, you have people throwing stones at you. He who cast the first stone, let he be without sin. That's what God told me. And I don't live for this world. I would never live for this world. I never lived for this world. I live for myself, my family, the beautiful people around me. Not because people hated me. Not because people didn't like me. People bashed me, oh, you're gay. Hundreds of comments. If you look at my videos from years ago, about 5 years ago, that's when the fame kind of died down. Like, the infamy kind of died down about 2016, 2017. That's when I got my life. I started living my life away from social media.
That means the place I stole that.
About 2014. My grandma died 2013. So I kind of tapered myself off the internet, and yeah, it's just, it was not the experience that I hoped for. It was very traumatizing. I had a lot of therapy to help me get through it, and you know, you start believing the comments. Like, you start believing the comments, you start believing the people attacking you, and that's the thing I took from it the most, and it was the saddest experience. And everything you do in life has a consequence. Everything you do in life has a consequence. And I've been so blessed and fortunate in my life to have a spirit watch over me, God, something watch over me and shield me from this world and these people that people naturally, you know, a lot of people were jealous of me. A lot of people will not like me in my lifetime, and I'm aware of that, and that's fine. A lot of people are not going to like you in life. A lot of people are not going to support you. A lot of people are not going to walk with you. But when you walk your own path, that is when it gets you see it's clear. When you start walking your own path and you stop believing the lies, the pundits, the hateful rhetoric, the hate, people are so hateful. Oh my gosh, I felt it. It was in my bones, in my spirit for years and years. And I could have done it differently. I could have been a better person. But I ended up getting my life together, going back to school, getting my bag right. Not because the pundits told me that, oh, you got no original idea, you got no original thought, you're not an original person. I remember people would come on, people go on my YouTube channel, they leave comments. I'm glad I was an inspiration. In many facets, I was an inspiration to a lot of people. And I think I really showed that when you can take the punches, you can get back up. You could take those punches. And I learned I took all the spheres, this crusty ass world, this world that we live in, a beautiful world, but like I'm saying, especially the internet, this is not reality. And I think so much we get so tied up in that, the manifestation of the metaverse, or just being tied into just the web 3.0, getting it just, I would say, I don't want to call it the metaverse, because I don't even want to be attached with the metaverse. Don't attach me to metaverse. But I think, as another reality, does it also goes into the realm of our reality. It's like another reality, but it goes into the realm of our reality, and they mesh. They very much mesh, and that's where you have to pull yourself back. And anyway, so this video was basically on, just me being the most hated person on Roblox, and the manifestations, I would say, that came from this traumatic experience for me. And I was 12 years old. I was not even an adult, and I had grown ass adults coming for me, threatening me, coming for me. I was a 12-year-old. How are you gonna come for me? You're gonna come for me when I didn't even know what was going on. My grandma's dying, and I knew right from wrong. But I wish I had a little more guidance, like how to maneuver that. How do you maneuver that when you're in that situation? And it was a unique situation at that. But I'm very thankful for where I'm at now, to tell my story, to get it out there. That's why I continue to make YouTube videos and put my story out there, because I really believe when you speak your truth, your life will go smoother. Life is amazing. Life is beautiful. There's so much beauty in this life, and I found that out by continuing to push forward. When I stopped reading those comments telling me to kill myself, I got back up and said, I want to live. I want to live. I don't want to kill myself because people on the internet told me to. It was so bizarre, and I've been so blessed. Thank you, Jesus, for giving me this platform and helping guide me through this process that I had to go through. Because that's all I want to say on this. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to go follow me on Twitter. It's been popping on Twitter. Twitter has been blowing up because Elon Musk, Daddy Musk, has left the building. Elon Musk, he's king. He's the king. He'll take us to Mars. He's full of shit when it comes to his beliefs, but he makes sense. Some of his beliefs do hold some substance, and they do silence people. They silence people. That's a good thing. We want freedom of speech. The left pushes a narrative, and they silence people. So does the right. You want to have a good medium. You don't want people to be silenced. Trump going back on Twitter is a good thing. Let's give him a chance. But the moment he says something that is insulting somebody, belittling somebody, trying to take somebody down, trying to put some race down, or and even insinuating it. Even insinuating it, he should be banned for a month. Then after that, it keeps, indefinitely. An indefinite ban. There needs to be more regulation in terms of how do you just make distinctions on what somebody's saying, whether or not it's harming a group of people. And I think there needs to be that distinction. It needs to be clarified. And I think that's the problem we're having with freedom of speech. Because I've been silenced. I've been silenced on Facebook. I've been silenced on Instagram, TikTok, Google, Facebook, all of the above. YouTube, I've been silenced. My music's been taken out. Just copyright. And thankfully, I've been very, respectful of YouTube's rules and regulations about monetizing off of my videos, making money off my videos. I used to make hundreds of dollars a month for my videos, but then I stopped for about 10 years. And yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, go to my Instagram, go to my TikTok, like all of my videos, comment, spam the comments. Please go spam the comments, like all of my videos. And thank you guys. This is Jared Valdez, and I'm out. Peace out. See you guys on the other side. Bye. Peace. What's up?